Hey guys, so I wanted to pop in really quick and give you some information on the Peace and Turmoil book boxes. First off, I want to give you a look at the actual box. So on the front of the box, we have the image from the book's cover, and then the color scheme for this is showing up, I think, pretty true to what it looks like in real life. And the color scheme is kind of a very, very dark, almost charcoal sort of gray with hints of purple, which is perfect because besides the white on the cover, the charcoal gray and purple are basically the color scheme for the book's cover. Besides that, on the side, it says Peace and Turmoil, and then on the other side, it says the website, ElliottBrooksNovels.com. That is where you purchase the book boxes. Now for the different selections of book boxes. There are a lot to choose from, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of an idea of what each box is going to contain and why certain boxes financially are a little bit better for the amount you get. Definitely the more you spend, the more you save. So I applied that very much so whether you get actual hard copies of things or digital copies. I'm going to go in order based off of how all the boxes are listed on the website. So we start off with the Everything digital box. This includes all the individual digital things that you can get. So for example, you can get the ebook, you can get the song that I composed that was in the Magic trailer, and you can get all of the digital art prints. By getting the Everything digital box, you get all of those digital things for less because you're bundling. I know that some of you already purchased the ebook, so for those of you who did that but still want to get the bundle deal, there is also the music and art box that gets you all 4 of the art prints as well as the piece of music I composed. There is also the option to get all 4 of the art prints digitally, and this is because I know for those of you who live internationally, shipping is just going to cost you so much money, which is really silly because I could just send you a digital download and you could just go down the street and have them printed off, or if you have a printer at your house and it's a really nice one, you can just print the art prints yourself. So there's no reason that you shouldn't be able to get them for a normal price. So that's part of the reason why there is the digital option for the prints. Not only that, but for people that, like I said, have their own printer, you don't even have to be international. You can just get the prints for a slightly cheaper price and then print them off yourself. Between all of those bundle deals, you can get any of those digital things individually. So if you only want one print and the song, or if you only want one print, you don't have to get a bundle deal, you can just get one of those things. Now we're gonna move on to hard copy items, and first I'm gonna talk about buying the signed hardback just by itself with no goodies. So if you just want the signed hardback and you live in the US and you're finding that shipping costs are pretty pricey, there are ways to work around it. It's just the presentation of the package won't be as nice. For those of you that don't care about getting just the hardback in this giant box, what I can do is I can give you the book via Media Mail. Media Mail is only available in the US. I'm sorry, I can't do Media Mail for international people. But for those of you that do live in the US, Media Mail is significantly cheaper than if I were to do the way the shipping is showing up on the website. So if you just want the signed hardback and Media Mail sounds like a good option for you, you don't need the fancy box for just the book, send me a message on Instagram or Twitter or email me. What I can do is figure out how much the shipping would cost to get to where you live. You'll have to let me know your zip code, and I can go ahead and give you a custom coupon so it takes off whatever the website is calculating for shipping, and you'll only have to pay for the Media Mail shipping, which honestly is maybe like $5. Just to clarify again, this is not an option for international friends. I'm really sorry about that. And also this is only available for the signed hardback. If you want any goodie box that comes with the candles, I can't send candles via Media Mail. That said, I'm going to get into some little tiny things I can do to help out with shipping for you if you get any of the other boxes, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue on with the boxes that are in order now and moving on to the candle box. So there are multiple boxes where you can get all of the candles, some with the book and some without. All of the candle boxes will include the 4 main character candles and then 4 side character candles. All of the scents are different, so you are definitely going to find something that you like, and like I said, every single candle box will have 8 candles. There is also the option of getting the artwork box, and this is different from the digital one. With this one, you will actually get 5x7 prints of all 4 of the pieces of artwork. You can either get this again with the book or you can get it without the book. I know that for everybody, getting all of the goodies is not necessarily what they need. They don't need all the candles, they don't need all the prints. So for those of you that only want maybe one or two of each of these things, that's where the next boxes come in. We have two different kinds of options. If you want one item, you want a print and you want a candle, you can choose which of the main character candles you want. You can choose which of the prints you want, and this is going to be the one of each box. There's also a double box where you can choose 2 prints and 2 main character candles. Once again, you can get these with or without the book, and also because these are kind of the one of each box or 2 of each box, you are also going to get a bookmark that has the cover image on it with a little purple ribbon at the top. The everything boxes are going to be the most bang for your buck, if you will. You will get all of the individual items for the cheapest you can get them if you get them in this box, and you will also get them for cheaper than you would get them at the individual shops. These are going to contain all of the hard copy items. You will get all 8 of the candles, you will get all 4 of the prints, you will get the book if you want, or you can get the box without the book, and then you will get the bookmark. So you will get every single goodie there is to get. I want to address something with shipping again. So I talked about a way to get you the signed hardback for cheaper. There's also possibly some ways to work around how expensive some of the boxes are going to be that don't include the book. So the unfortunate and kind of annoying thing about the website is it bases the shipping cost off of how far away from me you live. If you live in New York, that is going to be way more than somebody who lives in the same state as me. That makes sense, except that if you get the everything box, which weighs significantly more than if you were to get the one of each box without the book, the shipping is going to show up the same, which is silly because most of you know that the heavier the box, the more the shipping. So shipping is showing up really expensive to where you live for a box that doesn't weigh a lot. Feel free to message me and we will try to work something out. The only thing that I can tell you as kind of a negative to this is that I'd have to go to the post office and tell them your address and have them weigh the box in order for me to get an accurate idea of how much shipping would actually cost. But if you're okay with waiting for your goodies and you don't mind, you'd rather save some money, I completely understand and I'm happy to do what I can. The boxes are going to be available for the next few months. I am planning to have them available all the way through June. And just a heads up, there is going to be a 2-week time span in May that I am out of the country. So I obviously can't send you your packages if I'm in a different country. So during that time, I will put up on my website that I'm currently not available, but you can still go ahead and purchase things. Just know that there's going to be a delay for when you actually get your stuff. I know a lot of you are also really excited for later in the year when the paperback comes out, so I will be doing something very similar later in the year when the paperbacks are released. I will have goodies again. I will go ahead and have fun boxes again. With all of that said, just a reminder that I am handling everything myself. There is not any other person handling this for me. It's all through me. And sometimes I'm going to run out of inventory and I'm going to have to order more, I'm going to have to make more. That does not mean the boxes are no longer available to you. It also doesn't mean that you can't get the scents for the candles that you actually want. It doesn't mean you can't get the prints that you want. It just means that it might take a little bit of time. So if you are finding that it's taking kind of a while for you to get your box, feel free to shoot me an email or message me on Instagram just to check. I completely don't mind if you say, hey, I was just wondering if it's available yet. I'm happy to communicate with all of you. That is one of the benefits to me self-publishing, first off, and it's also one of the benefits of me having my own channel is that I get to actually speak directly with you. You're not going through anybody else, but again, it's just me. So if ever it's taking a little bit or anything like that, or you just want to ask a question, feel free to message me. I think I have covered everything I possibly can about all the book boxes, but if I left anything out and you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section down below. And if you're watching this on my website, you can go ahead and go to the contact page and message me if you have any questions. I am so excited. All of these products were made by absolutely amazing people. If you've not checked out their shops and their Instagram pages, I'll have them all linked in the description bar of the YouTube video. But anyway, thank you so much and I'll see you all later. Bye.